This is Geek Punk. Geek Punk.
G'day. I thought I'd show you around the office, the old Geek Punk studio, so you can see where me and Scooter record. Got some pretty interesting stuff in there. I'm just keen to see what you think of the setup as well. Get some uniquely geek and very uniquely punk stuff. That's Archie. And this? That's Archie. What are you doing, buddy? The entrance, we do have the Beastie Boys. When was that? I don't remember. February sometime. And it's the entrance to the old studio with Archie running around. It's a bit of a cable nightmare. Don't look at that. Okay, it's really packed in here. So yeah, that's where I edit all episodes. That's sort of my monitoring screen. That's where all the magic happens with the games. This is the new little face cam thing that we're trying to use at the moment. Well, I'm attempting to see if it works. It's a Canon EOS 60D. Pretty good. Well, first of all, it's important stuff. We have a little record player here. So when we listen to music before we start playing, we sort of like hang out and talk about what we're gonna do before we do it. These are the records I've got. Got some Violent Soho. It's Björk's Medulla. What's that? That's the Psychonauts album on vinyl. Okay. Oh, and that's a portrait of Archie that was done by the guy from the Oatmeal, Exploding Kittens. I saw him, I was like, "Do my cat, he's got a chip in his ear." Protoman, Factor 3. Smith Street Band, were good, but pretty problematic at the moment. Battles, I'm a big Battles fan. I have 3 versions of the Akira vinyl, but they're different, but they're all like the symphonic suite from it. It's one of my favorite, it is my favorite original soundtrack. And Matt gave me this one. One back, Matt, legend. Oh, here you go, he's a good one. I think I've even played this one yet. This is that's the original motion picture soundtrack to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Picked it up for $35. What bloody bargain. Probably doesn't even work. More Battles. Fuck yeah. Death Above 1979. Definitely one of my favorite bands. Friends of Rum. Violent Soho. It's your boys. That's a cover album by Protoman. It's Nas. Illmatic. Death Above 1979. Dead Kennedys, of course. More Friends of Rum. Refuse, not as good album. They're all, but whatever. Yeah, that's the Fallout soundtrack. Is it Fallout 4? Yeah, it's all the music from Fallout 4 on vinyl. Got Live, Bad Religion album. More Battles. I pretty much bought every Battles thing I could. Fugazi, forget about it. More Battles. Wu-Tang, of course. MC Chris Goes to Hell. Fucking, if you wanna learn about what the fuck nerdcore is, check out MC Chris, yo. Ooh, RG88's 57 Chevy. Drinking blunts and smoking 40s. A friend of mine, you know, I was a massive Hives fan, and then I couldn't find any fucking Hive stuff on vinyl, and he went and saw that and said, "I had to buy it for you immediately." And he's a beautiful band. He's a beautiful boy for getting me this one. They're the best. On this side, we've got some more. It's really just more storage here, but this is that was handmade by, I think it was Raw Cosplays or something. He's awesome. This was done by Wasteland Props. It's a Victorian group. This all lights up everywhere. It's a full fucking New Vegas thing from Fallout New Vegas. It's one of my most favoritist things in the entire world. Oh yeah, this boy. Is there anything in there? No. More ball games. This is some of my hot toys. I got the Star Boy, the Gamora girl, Full Boy. Oh. This is sort of like the PlayStation games. Then it's like equipment, and then controllers are on the bottom. The bottom area, little SingStar mics, anything you could ever have wanted from pretty much any PlayStation that's ever come out. This is the Microsoft shit and stuff we can use for PC and Xboxes. Xbox One controllers, Xbox 60 controllers, wired, knockoff, everything you could ever fucking need. The Nintendo aisle. So I've got a Wii U 64, I think there's a Bonnie 64 games. Wii. This is 2 3DSs, 3 Switches. Yeah, once again, there's more controllers in the bottom drawer. I like looking through these. So I've kind of been going through all this, just making sure this gear still works. So, post-beta bar, a lot of stuff was pretty much rendered unusable by you crazy buggers. Yeah, these are the light gun stuff, game controllers for Smash Bros. It's just more tech shit. Yeah, more games. This is stuff from my game. If you haven't checked it out already, check out Suddenly Drunk. What's in this one? Okay. This is just a bunch of boosters. There's a bunch of my boosters. Boosters, no. Ah, look, Suddenly Stoned. There you go, that's how you play. Make a prank for. Oh, this is a really. This is like a. That was one of my test copies. I have Suddenly Drunk everywhere. Hey, let me know if you want any Suddenly Drunk. Give you a good deal. This is Joking has a playmat from the Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter edition of that. That's cost fuck. It was like a small free game made by the Cards Against Humanity people that they just sort of handed out at cons. That's a sticker Scooter got me from a toasted cheese place that he thought I would enjoy. Just to, yeah, don't look at that. Collectibles here. I'm a big fan of the original Power Rangers. And those are the die-cast ones. That's the Fallout 4. That's the Vault Survivor guy. Jeez, who made this thing? What was that? What does that say? It was that one. You can pause that and do the research on that. There's a lot of my Neon Genesis Evangelion stuff. I kind of keep back here because it's boxed. It's one of those things where I won like a really good lot on eBay, but everything's so awesome and already boxed. I'm like, well, I can never take any of that stuff out of its packaging ever. So, Gotham City Police Badge. This is that's the shopkeeper from Crypto Necrodancer. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Some Scott Pilgrim, some more badges. What was that? Was from? It's like an E3 press conference. Hey, it's a Groody boy. There you go. That's the pink Neon Genesis. That's the pink pilot from Neon Genesis. No one likes. Neon Genesis Evangelion stuff I got. This is I'm trying to get the full collection of these. These are the ones that came out when it was airing in the West. Yes, actually, I see you, buddy. Weird gold ones and fucking all this stuff. I mean, I don't know. Everything. I like them. I like them. Me old packaging, especially old like Japanese stuff. From Wasteland Props that did the New Vegas sign, they actually made that as well. It works. It has like my name programmed into it and plays like music off GNR. It's pretty cool. Lights up, screen works, everything. That's a Neon Genesis cross Godzilla. That's a Toy Story mech. It kind of looks unimpressive, and then you realize like the arms are little alien mechs, and got a little buzz light. Yeah, everything's dusty in here. So more Neon Genesis, Evangelion, Nanobox. It's a nuke. Where's the mini nuke? Where's the little button? Where's the button? Oh no. This is it's actually an SNES game. Oh, I can play this now and stream if I want to. This is like Devolver Digital put this game out that you could only get on the SNES, and it's like Fork Parker's like, I think it's like their fake boss at Devolver that they've kind of built. If you know Devolver at all, you know they've kind of got almost like a whole universe in their own company. And yeah, they released this game where you got to put a game out and you essentially have to torture all your staff members to get a game to come out. Once again, Wasteland Props, highly recommend them. Made this laser rifle before you could buy them at EB Games. This is all fucking handmade. Does the laser still work? It does, it's got batteries. Boop, boop, boop. Evangelion stuff up there. It's all really like, I don't have my space, so things are just like where they need to be at the moment. This is where we'd usually sit. Yeah, there's a crotch view with Archie down there, buddy. So we sit here and we've got, just point some things out. That's some of the switches. This is like a face light. We've got lights all around here to light us up so we don't look like idiots when recording. This is a Zoom HN6 for recording really fucking good audio, and it's also got SLR inputs over there if we have guests or we need extra microphone inputs for whatever reason. Stream Deck, like we haven't really been doing any streaming, and it doesn't look like it's very good on there at the moment, but I do have whole things programmed here which make it really easy to do stuff. It's actually fucking really love this thing. Oh yeah, that's a GoPro Hero Black, which is tight, goes all the way down here, connects to this cam link, which isn't plugged in right now, and that goes, because I've got it for that, goes all the way down, into the computer from here. So pretty much everything can be controlled that we're doing over here and on here, straight there to the computer where it all gets recorded. This is my computer where I make everything happen. It's a schedule for all the programming. It's an Intel Core i7 67K, you know, whatever CPU, 32 gigabytes of RAM and two 1080 GTXs in SLI there, and it's green, and it needs a bit of love. It's a bit dust. Yeah, that's not good. My current console setup for recording, I haven't fully finished it yet, but most of these are all hooked up and working. I'll just sort of point out what's going on. So I've got Nintendo 64, I'm waiting for controllers for because my ones are all fucked. And I don't like knock off ones, so I might get some refurbished ones. Xbox 360, ooh, this is the limited edition PS4 in the original grey. I love that thing. Switch with adapter for GameCube controllers. This is the Fat PS3. SSX3 thing of recording. Fat PS3 that can play, it's backwards compatible with PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games. Xbox One, don't really use Xbox One, don't really rate it all that much, I'm more of a PlayStation person. Wii U, smooth moves. GameCube, SNES, another PS4, two more PS3s, and Mega Drive. And I've got more, but they're not set up currently. I'm kind of slowly getting this all working. But these all stream, so or can be recorded. So that's the trick right there. Essentially, I have all the cables down there. If they're HDMI, they'll come up to something like this, which is just like a multi HDMI switcher, which if it sees the signal, it just switches it to that one. And so I could turn on the switch and it would just go on, and then I could turn on, say, PS4, and then it would automatically go to PS4, which is good because I don't like fucking around. And if it's composite, I kind of have to use this. So it's like, if it's an older game, I kind of connect them into here, and then they output into, well, it's back there, but it outputs into a composite to HDMI, and then that HDMI will go directly in there as well, and it'll work same as that. So you could turn on an SNES and it would take over the signal and settle that up, and then that'll all capture straight over there. I actually have one more thing I wanted to show you, which was something I picked up recently. I thought was so fucking cool, but it was kind of too cool, and we love you guys so much, we thought it would probably be best as a prize to give out. We don't know how we're going to give this out yet, so like drum roll please, but it's probably the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing. Oh, what's this? Skate Deck Uncut. Oh, what? It is a Tony Hawk, well, small, signed by Tony Hawk skate deck celebrating the 20th anniversary of Tony Hawk, which you could only get this at the gig that happened in San Diego. That was literally Activision threw on a massive gig starring fucking Bad Religion, and they flew Sydney band, Birdman, or the Unexpected Virtue of Tony Hawk Pro Skater cover band that only play songs from the Tony Hawk Pro Skater albums. Yeah, they had this. It's from the fucking Tony Hawk Foundation. The band brought back like 20 of them and managed to pick one up. And yeah, it's beautiful and I love it. And I'd love to have it in my collection for fucking forever. But I like views more as well. So yeah, If you want to get this, fucking stay tuned, motherfuckers. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but god, this is cool. I can't get over it. Better enjoy that, whoever gets it. Get fucking. That's the Geek Punk studio. Thanks for hanging out with me while I showed you around. I don't know who's gonna watch this video. And yeah, stick around for news on that skate deck because that thing's fucking sick. And I want someone to really enjoy it. Bye.